It's a school found in Masimba Parish, Masaba South Sub-County. This school started last year. We have learners from preschool, kindergarten, that's a playgroup, to junior secondary, that's grade 9. We encourage the parents and goodwill people to bring more learners to our school. That's because we have still enough space to accommodate learners from preschool to junior school. We have enough teachers. Learners, do you know our school motto?
Yes.
What's our school motto?
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Again.
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Again.
Strive to learn for a better tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm Reverend Father Robert Onyonka, in charge of St. Peter and Paul Masimba Parish, assisted by
Father Lawrence Nyanga, here where we are carrying out the mission of Jesus Christ, who came to heal, to teach, to evangelize. And in the mission of teaching, we hear now what Father says.
In our 6 years in this parish, we have opened a series of schools. The first school is St. Alois Mission School, Matibo, which is from kindergarten, main school, and junior secondary school. And also in the region of Masimba, we have also opened St. Francis Mission School and also Sacred Heart Mission School. Also from the region of Moweko, we have also a new school that is actually coming up, which is called Saint Martha and Elizabeth Moweko. We welcome all of you to bring your young ones to our schools. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all.
Betame Rehabilitation Center nĩ nyagitari egokonya abantu abuo bachandire no butumiki bwa mariogo yogotindia buna bono ubutumiki bwa marua chinyasore amona yandamange
ya ba mintongoro Kelvin osire uko ngangusi njeno monyagitari bwa mangana ya mental health so monyagitari bwa bongo asebeta rehab to korega siyo gokonya abantu wangire gwetere mechane yo kunywa mariogo yo gutindi amona amaru karabakirega betaminto kwata monyagitari Ainze no yo mo bwoko bakonya twaba mariogo na twaba sibye bitekuru mubere baba bantaba ya kabisa twange yakoba amafunzo twaba train kero babo soka korororo banyoramba bwategendo bakora baenda bakorega asibe konya twaba tukuba bwati sikali na kibaenderete twakonyera abantu abange babeire buya bayiraniri gototebimbu ya mono kuna abandi tugwe ko borokiase omwere bwe
Nando mwancho murigeri kugukwani na gukwarigania semesa ya mangana maya ye Chinsa Ikomi saransa ngora tera senchira yobwenye bunatikire kurwa semesa ya ito area ne Doreen Ogembo. chaka na roboti rotangania senchira y'obwenge abaseneta nigo bamuganiri omuraibwense omosike William Ruto kurobo saiti boisaine igoro yenkwana akwana bune bunge nigere nobukurume obonge chingaki bakurigerie bina bya bagavana abagavana bo bagoikigwa bosio bwabo unaniga abaseneta bakwegwa amakia bakoragwa amona Moses Kajwang na Edwin Sifuna nigo bamuganiri omo speaker mo bwebunge Moses Wetangura na Amason King kubwatia Richiko na kumurangiri omuraibwense kurwa obo site egento abaseneta batebrebuna nigo omuraibwense arorokanire kagoteba engano yo asegeka
killing devolution. If there is one thing designed to kill devolution, is to make sure county governments don't have the wherewithal to take a matter to court when they feel very aggrieved, like the road maintenance levy fund.
Wondering, does the duty to protect devolution, like our role is stated clearly under the Constitution, our job is to defend county governments, counties and their governments. Is there a reciprocal duty on the part of COG to also defend institutions that defend them? From a moral perspective, I would think yes. Now, governors provided the platform in Homa Bay for the Senate to be assailed. You have said nothing so far. What is this that needs to happen for you to come out and say, no, we are not bribing senators? What are you waiting for?
Rakanithi is a beneficiary. They waited for us to pass DORA and got unprecedented amounts of money, 415 billion. If you add conditional grants, we are probably at the 450 billion that Senator Sifuna's party has proposed. They waited for us to pass KARA. KARA was signed in Homa Bay. They waited for money to hit the account. Yes. Then they attacked. They attacked when the money was in the account.
Togotigara soroboti rubo kurumi boigo munyakiro gobwe kyombe KCC omanyikiro na David Oginde nigo abaragire kyara abakoliye mirimo beserekali abo bakwebwoterani nobo kurumi asatebrebuna obokurumi nigo bwaichoire imeyense nigo Oginde amentiro gosira enkwana yo muraibwense unanigo obokurumi boichire na riaki nigo richoire asebunge bunoroboti rokoerera
who are committed to ethics and integrity be fighting laws that seek to advance ethics and integrity. It can only be because we do not believe in the values and provisions of Chapter 6. And therefore we see Chapter 6 as an impediment rather than a source, a platform that we can use to enhance ethics and integrity in our nation. The consequence of these obstacles are obvious in almost every sector of our society. We have seen violations of some of these.
Togo sukabosio mwaziri buburendi bweme kipchumba murukomen nigaba inekiri abakenya una nigo abobisa buburendi baretayare erioko ineke buno mo Kenya ndebwensi onyolire oburendi boisaine nigo kipchumba murukomen ayakwana korwase county ya Murang'a asarengenege ikaro kyoburendi ayaniga chire boigo chingaki oyo kabeiro mokonyi bumurairi bwense rigadigashagwa akagirego ika imeyense ritugoria tichikane asimurukomen atebrebuna nigo ense ya beire no morembe chingaki rigadigashagwa arenge Marekani asatebrego ikaboigo omorembe ogenderere kobero rogose kobekwa.
Months or weeks when he has not been around, the country has been very peaceful. And so you have a point by saying that perhaps the security agencies should be prepared for a more chaotic environment as a result of his coming back to the country. Let me say that the security sector is prepared to deal with any insecurity issues. The last time he was around and there were so many goons in the same of protests, we were very prepared. And every other minute the National Police Service is prepared to protect citizens and their property. We, of course, are aware of those elements of threatening disruptions, threatening football, threatening all these other issues, I need to say that we will take legal action against anybody who is going to break law. There is a very notorious businessman here called Mike Power, who has been harassing our security sector here in this county. Last night, our security team raided some of his outlets, and we were able to confiscate illegal, unadulterated ethanol, and illegal and counterfeit alcohol worth over 3 million shillings. There were calls from all over, including compromise and
abanyagitari abateresa kurwe county ya Kisii nigo bakorokorobekana rero bakurire mechando elia bagwetera chinga kibare asa miremo nigo abateresa abo bakaniriyo koigwana kwabo ne serikali ya county goikeranigwa buno roboti ururo kwerera.
We are here because of the strike which we commenced on 8th August 2025 up to date. The county government of Kisii was given opportunity to address these issues which have been long-standing for 5 years, more than 5 years. They didn't appear to negotiate and iron out these issues. That's why it has made nurses to go on strike. Some of the issues which has made the nurses to go on strike, number one, is conversion of universal health coverage nurses to permanent and pensionable terms, implementation of return to work formula 2017, CPA negotiations, shortage of nurses.
When we came to the meeting that they invited us, they had no agenda. We gave them our demands, but they failed to counter our demands. What they are saying that the return to work formula is outdated, and I want to say that they need to be serious when they have come on the table to negotiate. They should stop jokes.
Sasa wauguzi sisi haturudi kazi. Kuna watu wana viburi kwa Kisii County, hakuna kurudi kazi mpaka wapunguze viburi, wakutane na ma-officials wetu, wasort issues out. Thank you so much. So help me.
Tugutigara abo bwasoro roboti ro banyagitari abateresa ni go boiga banyagitari abateresa kurase county ya Migori basoira se omugiro bwemeremo bweri tukoria kyanda asobokoreri kurase county yo bwatenenire asekeri omuriki bwekyombe kyabateresa kurase county yo atabrebuna goika eserikari ya county yo yaigurekerero kyawo na libarache koirana emiremo.
The biggest impediment to universal healthcare in this country are private insurance companies that have decided to get themselves into cocoon and dictate to the patients which hospitals to visit. They dictate to patients which doctors to see. They dictate to patients which lab tests to have. And they dictate to patients which drugs to be issued. And this was well demonstrated in what they did in Nairobi Hospital, where for the first time we have seen insurance companies telling patients, don't go to this hospital.
The issue of UHC should be disposed of by now. The money is there, but we are seeing a lot of bureaucracy. Ministry of Health did not ask for that money. It is us, the unions and the UHC workers, who went on the streets and ensured that a budget is allocated of 606.2 billion to absorb UHC workers into permanent and pensionable terms.
We are here concerned that there seems to be deliberate delay. We were told that they needed to do verification. The head count was done, and I think several weeks ago. But we are not getting any clear way forward on when these health workers are going to be absorbed.
Ebyombe by'abakori emirimo kurwa sector y'obochenu nigo bemurunganiri ensemo y'ekikamboni kiri kigotumia insurance ase batebirubuna insurance nige koirania obokoreri maega gochase omwananchi bakorogwa na umuriki omonene bw'ekyombe kya abanyagitari KMBDU umanyikiribuna Daktari David G. Atela nigo ebyombe byo batebirubuna nige kagiribuna obonchurulia mborororo gati yechikamboni chiria chigotumia insurance ase okoirani sector yobochenu maiga.
The biggest impediment to universal healthcare in this country are private insurance companies that have decided to get themselves into cocoon and dictate to the patients which hospitals to visit. They dictate to patients which doctors to see. They dictate to patients which lab tests to have. And they dictate to patients which drugs to be issued. And this was well demonstrated in what they did in Nairobi Hospital, where for the first time, we have seen insurance companies telling patients, don't go to this hospital.
The issue of UHC.
Nago ikirago manchu murigiriri nongotorera mangana Amayia ye Chinsa Ikomi asinchira yo bwenge chikoraga Chinsa ibere ne Chinsa nyecha butoko umera na nerero biniyona siangwe akoretera sinchira yo boikeranu na nchekurwa semesa ya mangana Amayia Doreen Ogembo.